G'day, mate. I re-poured this thing. I've actually taken it out to its max, basically. It's got a duration now in the intake of 164, but that's not taking into account where the piston goes up in the intake. The skirt disappears on the intake at the very top for quite some distance, so it stays open, but doesn't really measure how much the opening is for that whole time. So part of it, it doesn't increase, in other words. But anyway, I thought I'd do another part to the video. I done a Solo 690 and I greased the rings up and all of the bearings, but it was very, very smoky. Now I think it's the grease because that's the way it was, because it had a broken ring. The piston was very worn out in that the Solo, so I did to make sure that I took it easy. Otherwise, if I get a new piston, I'd use a new piston and get the thing back together. But I will run it, but I don't really like to use it because they're rare store now. So yeah, I'll start this up and hopefully either it'll smoke and run or not. So there we go. There we go. So I had to lean it high back quite a fair bit. They're new rings. My thought is in these things. Hang on, how's it go? The 62's a 34mm stroke. The 52's a 32mm stroke. So I can't remember these ones. I'm not sure if they were 30 or 28. But I was wondering, would a 45 cc cylinder fit on a 52? So it'd be an extra 2mm stroke. So next project, I'm going to buy a more modern 4 transfer chambered cylinder. I've got a 52cc crank in the shed, so I'll swap everything over. But I'll tune this one up probably. That's stringy bark, so that's about 8 inches. The chain needs sharpening, but it needs time. It needs fuel in the tank. But I can tell it's different because I've done a video before cutting through heaps of gum tree. But when you start porting things like this way out, if you don't get your mixtures dead right, you won't feel the performance. It'll either bog down or go lean cookie mode. So I need time, and I live in the suburbs. Don't make too much noise, but yeah, things like this keep me up. But anyway, next video will be a very interesting video if you want a turbo or chainsaw. Alright, catch you guys.